Welcome back. You're in for a real treat. You know, Rocky Bayou Christian School's been on this show once a year for God knows how many years now, and they always bring us a wonderful group of outstanding students that'll just blow your socks off. And this is nothing unusual here. You're gonna meet some folks here that you will just absolutely love. First up, we have Amy Shaw, and she's the Director of Advancement and the January Term Internship Coordinator. I got all that right.
Dave.
That was good, wasn't it? And we also have Ben Essex. He is a student, a senior, and well on his way to college, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And we also have Lexi Kirkpatrick. I got it right. There you go. And she is also a senior student at Rocky Bayou Christian School. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having
The
us.
pleasure is all ours. And you know, Rocky Bayou Christian School has left its footprints all over our community. We've kind of watched you guys progress, and it's just amazing what you're doing with both academics and sports
you.
across the board. But tell us a little bit, as a director, what is Jan Term at RBCS?
Jan Term is an amazing 2 weeks for our juniors and seniors. I have the privilege of being the internship coordinator. So for the first 2 weeks when we get back from Christmas break, our students get to take a real world adult experience. Some of our students, they think they want to go into teaching, they get to teach. They get to, they have a misconception that second grade teachers just grade papers all day. However, they get to see a real world experience, and they get to figure out, is this really my God-given talent or ability? Is this something I want to go into in college? So
What a wonderful idea, and an idea a long time coming. My goodness, you know, I've wandered and wandered and wandered trying to figure that one out. So that ought to be really cool that they'll get an opportunity to try things out. If anybody wants to be an insurance agent, make sure you give me a call,
will.
okay?
I
What are the student experiences like in this term internship?
We have a lot of student experience in Jan Term. Some of our students go into culinary. Our international students go back to China or Nigeria or Korea and do an internship there. We have international students that come back and they're like profoundly impacted just because they figured out, maybe I want to stay in the United States after school, maybe I want to go back. Sheriff's Department, we actually did have an intern that, you know, Ben over here, he's going to possibly think about going to Georgia Tech and do his internship. So
What a great idea
we have a
that
lot of
is.
amazing things going on.
Speaking of Georgia Tech and education, Ben, tell us a little bit about your educational experiences at Rocky Bayou Christian School.
I guess to start out, I'll explain a term we use at Rocky Bayou, which is lifer. So it's a student who's been going to Rocky since kindergarten or before.
Really?
So Lexi and I are both lifers.
Yeah, we
How
are.
cool.
I guess we could be considered authorities on
Yeah.
Rocky Bayou.
Well, you've certainly been through the program, yeah.
So something that I experienced at Rocky is it's going to challenge me. It challenged me, both academically and in other ways as well. Also with the teachers, I was able to not only just learn from them, but also create, I guess, friendships with them, and they were able to mentor me. And because it's a smaller classroom, you're going to be having more discussions with them as well. So it's more of an open discussion, and I like that. So.
Sure. What activities, clubs, and leadership opportunities have you seen?
Both of us are in student government, so I'm the academic prefect at our school, which means I oversee most of the academic functions within the student body. This year we actually had a really good college fair, which I oversaw and planned. So we got about almost 40 colleges come to our school, representatives, and the students get to go and talk to them and stuff. And then
Very cool.
so, and then also I'm president of the Mu Alpha Theta Club, which is a competitive math club at our school. So I get to organize tutoring for students if they need help as one of our service projects as well.
Fellow Mu Alpha Theta. I feel you. That's good stuff right there. If you were to describe, you had somebody here that was thinking about going, how would you describe your overall experience, Rocky Bayou?
It's going to challenge you while you're there, as in it's not going to necessarily be easy academically, but you're going to learn and you're going to improve and grow, and also it's going to be worth it though. So.
Where do you expect to go to college, and what are your long-term goals?
I'm applying to Duke University, early decision. My father went there, and my brother's going there currently. So I guess it's a part of me, kind of. I've grown up with it. Besides that, I'm applying to, I think, 11 other schools. I'll give you just 3 of them. MIT, Cornell, and University of Florida for regular decision.
So I'm feeling a little engineering vein in there. I'm just guessing.
I'm actually thinking about majoring in physics because I'm really
Oh.
interested in that. So
Very cool.
I've talked to a couple professors at some of the schools I'm looking at.
Very nice, very nice. Well, it certainly was a pleasure having you on this show.
Thank you.
Lexi, tell us a little bit about your favorite part of being a student at Rocky Bayou.
My favorite part of being a student at Rocky Bayou is the ability to be involved in so many different things. I am a feature twirler at Rocky Bayou as well as a competitive twirler. I am captain of our girls weightlifting team. I'm a member of the Mu Alpha Theta Club with Ben. I have a student government position. Ben's academic prefect, but I'm advancement prefect, which means I work directly under Ms. Shaw. And that gives me a leadership position through our leadership track that I've been involved in since my sophomore year. And so I lead in that because our student government leads that. And we also have the ability to create new clubs if we have a sponsor for it. Like this year, I helped found our first hammock club, which I am the secretary of.
The hammock
and I
club,
think it's
okay.
really, I know, we are fostering.
Let's get out of the hammocks. Okay, tell me a little bit about the challenges you've run into at Rocky Bayou Christian School.
Some of the challenges, I've always struggled academically because I have ADD, and so it's very difficult for me to focus in school. And I have had teachers that have helped me work through that and worked with my challenges and gotten me through that to the point that I even excel in standardized testing, which I have never done well in my entire life.
Aha!
And last year I finally found a way to do it for myself.
Is that the coolest sense of accomplishment
It is
ever?
so cool because I always thought I was not the best student, and I found out through that because so many teachers helped me get to the point that I could do it and taught me different ways to, that I'm finally can do it well.
There's one word in the title of your school that's different from most schools around here, and it's Christian. How did Christian education impact you?
The fact that I went to a Christian school is probably the thing that has affected my life the most. I've been there, I'm a lifer like Ben. I've been there since I was 3 years old. This is my 15th year at the school. My parents made the decision when I was younger, obviously, to send me there. But as I got older, it became my decision, and I told my parents that I wanted to stay because there is a love and acceptance at Rocky that I don't think I would have gotten anywhere else. The teachers really care, and I am not only academically prepared to go to college, but I am confident in my faith that I will not wander when I go to school.
That's amazing.
And they also played a big part in the career field that I chose because I want to do special education. So our special ed program inspired that.
And we already know from a little conversation you and I had before the camera started rolling that anybody out there that's working registration, University of Florida, make sure there's a package in. You want to rip that, take a look. Rocky Bayou Christian School, like I said, always brings us wonderful students in there. The cream of the crop, absolutely engaging, intelligent, just the best of the best. And you guys are sponsoring our Second Wednesday Coffee. When and where is that going to be?
It is Wednesday, November the 9th, 8 o'clock at the Niceville Community Center.
God bless you all, and thank you very much for all you're doing, and I wish you the best in your future endeavors, both of you. I hope you get your first choices.
Thank you.
It's going to be wonderful. Don't go away. We've got another great segment coming up. Going to hear about the sequence and suits, so don't go away.